We are in beautiful San Sebastian, located in Basque Country along the Bay of Biscay. It's known for its stunning beaches and vibrant food scene, with many Michelin-starred restaurants.
Good morning from San Sebastian. The weather is absolutely perfect today. It's about 75 degrees, sunny, the city is beautiful, almost not a cloud in the sky, and we are so excited to be here in San Sebastian, and we're gonna enjoy today as much as we can possibly enjoy today. We're gonna be at the beach this morning. We're gonna go to the old town and grab some lunch. Probably gonna take a siesta from being worn out at the beach. And then we're gonna explore the city some more tonight. We couldn't be happier that we're here today, and we have a lot of fun in store.
This is a day I was really looking forward to. I just knew we were gonna have a good time on the beach, and San Sebastian's absolutely beautiful. Standing here on the beach, looking at the beautiful architecture, it's just one of those great days. We have spent a fantastic morning on the beach. You really can't beat the setting, looking at the beautiful city behind you. We've worked up a bit of a hunger hanging out on the beach all morning, so we are going to find something for lunch. But we are soaking in San Sebastian. We're having a great time. This trip is taking off in a big way. Old Town San Sebastian is the city's historic center, with charming, narrow streets and centuries-old buildings. It's a hotspot for the famous Basque Pintxos, with countless bars offering delicious small plates. And that's what we are in search of next.
First stop here in Old Town will be Bell's Bar for some Pintxos. Our first Pintxo has come out here at Bell's Bar. It's a steamed bao with Iberian pork. There's also fermented chilies on here and some sort of sauce. It's delicious.
That's tasty. Okay, and here we have the Colombian soup croquette. Just go right in. That is delicious. I'm not totally sure what is all in here. There's corn. This is awesome. This is a really good spot.
First stop for Pintxos. Very, very good, Bell's Bar. More of a global take on Pintxos. We're gonna try and find some more traditional ones. Of course, we've been in Spain for a few days now. We've had a lot of tapas. We've had like 3 different versions of croquettes. They've all been fantastic. They're, texturally, they're all a little bit different in terms of like, one was almost like a mozzarella stick. One was stuffed with jamon. That one was, we don't even know what was in that one. It was a Colombian soup croquette. I think that's the fun of this, is just kind of walking around, seeing what you can find. And we're gonna go to our next stop. We have no idea what we'll find there. Our next stop, I'm gonna call Arde. It's got 4 names. Ssua, Arde are the 2 in the middle. I think I've said this in other videos while we're in Spain. I can read Spanish, I really can't speak it. But when you're in Basque Country, they have their own language. And it is totally unrelated to Spanish. And so when they start putting Basque into words. I am totally lost. But one thing I do know is that this is going to be a tasty spot. So this dish, Basque tuna, beetroot, homemade sour cream. We're gonna just pour it right on top of there. Oh, look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. That's phenomenal. Here's the beetroot. I think it's caviar or roe. And sour cream is a little weird to put on tuna, but for some reason it works. Tartar. Looks like there's capers in there, onions, obviously fresh beef. I love beef tartare. And one more consent.
The pork chop, pork loin, a Basque bean salad, and then I believe like a pureed potato. I like the bean salad a lot. Kind of like a salsa. Once again, pork is cooked perfectly. A lot of flavor. Well, two delicious stops here this afternoon in San Sebastian. Basque Country has a high concentration of Michelin star restaurants, and San Sebastian has the most Michelin star restaurants per capita. So naturally, we're gonna have some great meals while we're here because everybody just ups their game. We have thoroughly enjoyed Pintxos and the variety that we've had. I think Adam mentioned already, like no two are the same. We could just eat Pintxos every day and never have the exact same meal, which is really fun. We have just been having a great day here so far at San Sebastian. Great beach day, great food day, and we're gonna keep exploring.
Well, the beach wore us out this morning. We're back over here in the city center for dinner. More Pintxos to start. We're gonna try and find a place to sit down. So one of the unique things about this area is the Pintxos are more of kind of the casual, kind of get an apps and drink type thing. You can kind of stack them together and get a full meal. The one thing that makes sitting down tough is that these places are relatively small. The reservations book out weeks in advance. And of course, when you're kind of creating a trip on the fly, you miss out on those because you're not sure which days you're gonna be here.
We're here on Furman Street, which is like Pintxo Central. And we've stopped into Casa Urola, which is one of the best on the street. We're actually standing outside and a group came up who was on a tour, like a food tour, and they stopped in and he said, this is the hot spot. And we overheard him ordering. He said, these are the two best Pintxos in the area. So we got the scallops in a cream sauce and the T-bone steak. Very excited to be here tonight.
We got a steak dish with potato foam and roasted red peppers. Let's get a little bit of that here. That foam on top, roasted red peppers. Look at that. That's absolutely gorgeous. Just a beautiful cut of meat here, and this potato foam is so good. Who would ever think of that? It's like a tasty mashed potato sauce.
Steak is cooked perfectly, and the potato foam with the red peppers. This is a 10 out of 10 dish right here. For our second Pintxo, that is supposedly one of the best in San Sebastian, we have the scallops here with cream sauce and nori on top. It looks absolutely beautiful. I don't know, should I eat the whole thing? Should we cut it? Maybe we should cut it. A little more graceful. Okay, here we go. That sauce is delicious. Scallop, perfect. And then the nori kind of brings in like a salty finish. We're not gonna waste that cream sauce. That is good. Both of these, 10 out of 10 dishes.
Madeline says 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I guess it worked.
That's pretty good. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of nori, but I see how it works well in this dish. Yeah, that cream sauce. We're not wasting an ounce of that. This is the wine that they serve here in the bars in San Sebastian. It's Tiscioli, is I believe how it's pronounced. And they pour it from very high. And the way they pour it, it's capped, but they've got a little spout. But it's still out of the bottle. And
It aerates the wine.
aerates the wine. It's really sweet. I mean, it kind of tastes like a Riesling or a Moscato. No?
It's a little, I think it's more Sauvignon Blanc, but it is sweet. Kind of like a Riesling, I guess you could say.
I think it's a Riesling. But it's very good. It fits the area well. It's sunny, it's warm, very refreshing. As you can see behind me, there's a line to get into McDonald's. The irony of that line is that a Big Mac meal might cost more than the 2 dishes we just had. But you know what? Sometimes you just need a Big Mac.
After our delicious stop into Casa Urola, we walked across the river to check out Zurriola Beach. We are here in San Sebastian in the middle of summer, so experts would probably say not to come this time of year because it's crowded, but we really haven't had trouble finding accommodations, finding spots on the beach, parking, or getting into restaurants. Really have had a pretty easy time of that. So I can't say don't come in the summer because a lot of times that's when you can take the time to travel. So really I wouldn't worry about it being too crowded even in the height of summer because we've been having a great time and that has not been an issue at all in our time here. It is a Monday night, so some restaurants do close down. So maybe some other restaurants have been a little more crowded, but again, it hasn't really been an issue. We have crossed the river and this is another beach that we have come on to. We were at Concha Beach earlier today and now we have walked down to the other beach. It is 9 o'clock at night. The sun is still pretty intense. It's 75 degrees at almost 9 o'clock at night, and the beach is packed. It's fun. I mean, that is a busy beach for 9 o'clock at night. It's a good time. It's a lot of work to stay at the beach that long. It's a beautiful night here in San Sebastian, and so we are back over by the beach for sunset. Got a little cloudy, but it's still very pretty out here. So we decided to grab a sandwich for takeaway and come over and watch the sunset.
Well, this morning in San Sebastian, we have a totally different vibe on the beach. It's basically empty. Now, we're out here earlier. It's about 9:15-ish. It's 70 degrees. It's not freezing cold, and the sun is peeking through. One thing I've noticed about this, we call it a harbor, it's really kind of like a giant wave pool. The water comes in between the two mountains there. And you have obviously high tide and low tide. So yesterday was low tide, a lot more beach. Today, a lot less beach. But goes to show you what a difference probably 10 degrees and guaranteed sun makes. I'm sure it'll pick up the rest of the day, but it's kind of fun to be out here this morning and have this place almost completely to ourselves. This is our last day in San Sebastian. We've absolutely loved the city so far. We're going all in on Pintxos today. We got a whole host of spots. When you get here on like a Sunday and Monday, some of the places aren't open, even during high season, and that's okay. A lot of times they're small staffs, family-run businesses. That's what makes them better. So a couple of them are going to be opening for the first time today. We'd like to try them. It's going to be hard to leave this city. It's definitely the kind of place, you know, I wish I could have studied abroad here. I sure would have liked to spend 4 or 5 months in a place like this. Also, you can see right up there, their Christ the Redeemer statue. I would like to go to it, but you have to hike. That's really not feasible for us right now. Taking a 2-year-old up a very large hill, just not something we can do. So we've been a little locked here. I've realized as I film out here that this is a topless beach. Yeah, watch out for that stuff in Europe.
We leave the beach and head to Old Town in search of more Pintxos. Our Pintxos have arrived here at Bar Sport. We have a mushroom croquette, foie gras, and the ribeye sliders. Here, the ribeye slider. Flavorful, cooked medium rare. And our mushroom croquette. Nice and crispy on the outside. I've yet to meet a croqueta that I don't like.
All right, first stop on this crawl after a fun morning at the beach. You can tell we're beached out. We got sunscreen on. We were a little hot from the beach, but foie gras here. Also highly recommended. And the guys who were in front of me had gotten it, and it just looked too good to pass up. Here we go. If you're a foie gras fan, you will like that. Foie gras is pretty popular here in Basque country. This has a lot of bit of foie gras in it. So, 2 bites, all gone. Our last Pintxo has arrived. Potatoes bravas. This looks like a good batch right here. Kind of been waiting on this.
Hot.
It's hot. It's not overly hot, but it's kind of it's got a nice little kick to it. That sauce. Tremendous. Good first stop. Well, my talent for picking the heartiest dishes on the menu continues. I don't think we can maintain a Pintxos bar crawl if it's going to be foie gras and hamburgers for very long. So we're going to head to our next stop and see if we can get the secret tortilla.
Our next stop brings us to Bar Nestor, where we wait in line for a chance to get a piece of their famous tortilla, which they only make 2 of daily, so there are very limited slices.
Word on the street is there's 14 slices of tortilla. And by my count, I'm within the 14. But it's big time nerves right now. I did get a tortilla. I was number, I think, 14 out of 16 slices. They have 16 slices. Now, if you want to come do this, I don't even know if it's good yet. Just be warned that people in front of you can order more than one. So if you get there and there's 14 people, some people like Madeline and I will just order one. It can get a little dicey, and they're not going to tell you really until you get up there like, hey, we don't have any more. So we got to go back in like half an hour and get my slice of tortilla.
The fruits of your labor.
Yes, my fruits of my waiting. Second time in Spain I waited for food. So I wasn't planning on doing that much, but this seemed like a fun little tradition. Like you're getting kind of the insider tips now. I'm learning as I'm here. Well, you got to go here and get
the secret menu.
Yeah, the secret menu. You got to go get this kind of Pintxo, and that's what makes it fun. Since we have put in our order, left and returned, a filming crew has showed up. No idea what they're filming. Could be a Spanish movie. Could be an Avengers. I'll tell you what, the gear you need to vlog these days, it's just gotten out of control. You gotta bring a fuzzy duck, camera crew, boom mic, or the trusty old iPhone.
Adam is currently inside Cafe Nestor, waiting for the tortilla while they're filming, and he's like sandwiched in between another big camera and then the boom mic overhead. So I'm really not sure what it is. The actors seem to be speaking English, so and the crew's all speaking English, so that's why I thought maybe it was like a travel ad or something, but maybe it's a TV show. I really don't know. It's such a small crew that I can't imagine it's anything like a film or an actual TV show. That's why I think maybe an ad or maybe like something small, independent. I don't know. But it's just funny to see him fighting for his slice of Spanish omelet. There's a school group behind me, I think.
Well, just because there is a film crew in here does not mean our vlogging stops. So, the wildest bite of food I've ever tracked down. Waiting for about 45 minutes to order it, waiting another 45 minutes to get it, and there's a whole film crew here filming for Amazon Prime show. So let's go ahead and try this.
But as you compare, that's all.
It's pretty good. It's relatively salty. Potatoes are good. I like the eggs. Caramelized onion, you can put on anything. Is it worth all this hoopla?
One to share? Maybe two.
I wouldn't miss time at the beach for it. But on like a rainy day, yeah, probably worth it.
Okay, We are a much smaller operation than the one that has taken over the cafe this afternoon. But the fruits of our labor, right here. That is very good. That is very good. I don't know what else to say. I don't think anywhere else is going to top this tortilla. It is salty, it is delicious. There's onions, potatoes, peppers. Okay, it kind of tastes like potatoes au gratin.
That was interesting. Usually Madeline and I have a lot of eyeballs on us, not because we're famous, but because we're talking into a camera while we're filming ourselves eat.
Yeah, we were not exciting compared to the crew that was there.
Yeah, we just were able to just sneakily eat our food. It was good. It's a novelty. I mean, it's...
So this is the first tortilla we've had since we've been here, so we don't really know.
Right.
We don't really have anything to compare it to, but we definitely think it tasted good.
The ones I've seen have been so runny, and that one wasn't runny.
Wasn't runny, which I think I'm thankful for.
I think we can make a version of that at home, and
totally. It's kind of like a frittata meets an omelet.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
Is our next Pintxo. It is skewered prawns with it's kind of like a salsa on top, and then I think most Pintxos are served on some bread underneath. But I think I'm just gonna take a shrimp off the top and get that sauce. I really like the sauce on top. Again, this has been like the most fun way to eat, because we have gotten to try the widest variety of food. And every shop you come into, they might have variations on the same thing, but everything looks so different. It's like kind of like being a kid in the candy store. You just want to pick everything. But this is delicious. Prawns are good, and I really like this sauce on top. It's like a very fine salsa. We've just been having a fantastic day so far here in Old Town San Sebastian, eating our way down the street. We got over to this area about 11:30, and it was almost like a ghost town. Not all the restaurants were open, and the ones that were like empty. We just got right in, no problem. And now we're heading into 1:30, and things are picking up. A lot of the restaurants are getting busier. There's lines at some of them. People are outside on the street having drinks. So big difference between 11:30 and 1:30. I guess we just got out early to the beach, and everyone else took their time. And again, not everything opens. A lot of places open around noon. But we have had so many savory Pintxos since we've been here. We've decided that we want a little dessert, and that is what we are in search of next. Also, I know what you might be thinking. You might be thinking, wow, all they're doing in this beautiful city is eating. That is a major pastime here in San Sebastian. If you look up like top 10 things to do, majority of them will be eating. We've been to the beach, and we've just tried to soak in as much of the delicious food here that we've been able to. Okay, we are at La Vina for some Basque burnt cheesecake.
And it's gotten lively.
Like I said, it's the afternoon, 1:30, and it's getting late over here. So, the Basque burnt cheesecake, I cannot wait. Everybody in there has a slice. Creamy, delicious. We've been wanting cheesecake since we've gotten to Spain. It's super popular here, and I think we made the right choice waiting for some Basque cheesecake. That's really good. You gotta try it.
I will say, I think we've kind of been a little slow on the sweet treats here on this trip, and we gotta pick that up. That's one of the best parts about vacation. Calories don't count. That's good cheesecake. Madeline's a cheesecake gal, but this is making me a cheesecake guy. As I've been doing recently, I'm issuing a challenge. 500,000 views on this San Sebastian Pintxos food crawl. We'll come back to San Sebastian. They have 3 Michelin star restaurants with 3 Michelin stars. If we get 500,000 views, we'll come back and eat all 3 of them. Because it'll take 500,000 views to pay for that. So we need you to like, subscribe, let us know what you think the best looking Pintxo we had was in the comments below. Even if it's like, hey, I liked all of them. I wanted to try all those. Or this one looked disgusting. Or I don't like Adam's face. Doesn't matter. Comments are great. San Sebastian, what a trip. The moment we popped out of the parking garage and we just saw this beach with the sun shining, the hills, and that imprinted on me. I won't forget that. And that's why I'm glad we do this, because I can always go back and watch these days. What a place to wake up every day and just kind of go to work in your own lives, and this place just keeps on rolling on, as existed before you've ever been here, and what a fun and loving culture. We will come back, absolutely, 100%. Loved our time here. But now, on to Pamplona.
If you want to see more from our adventures in Spain, click right here. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.